Keith Kellogg will be meeting with European leaders during his trip and reporting back to President Donald Trump. What are we expecting the plans to include, and when could we hear them being unveiled by the US?
Yeah, so Keith Kellogg is the man to watch here. He's the special representative for Ukraine and Russia, and he's been appointed by Donald Trump to try and make progress where there has been very little, even over the last few years. His aim, he says, is to have a discussion with allies and European leaders and then report back to the president with what he talks to them about. He says he's not going to make any public statements or announce what he's been saying. He says that's for the president to do, but perhaps, as has happened in the past, certainly leading up to the initial discussions right after Russia's invasion in 2022, there will be parts of that plan that do end up leaking, either deliberately or accidentally. What this could look like might seem at the moment still even quite impossible. For example, it's been floated by President Macron of France, and Prime Minister Keir Starmer of the UK has suggested he's looking into the possibility of deploying peacekeepers. That would be the UK and France deploying peacekeepers as NATO countries in Ukraine, which of course is something President Putin has spent much of this war trying to avoid. It may look like Ukraine giving up plans to join NATO, but then also having other security guarantees provided to it from the West. And so all of these ideas would, though, inevitably require some concessions, including, as has been mooted in Moscow, the possibility that Russia would have to be allowed to maintain all its territorial control over those annexed regions, including Crimea.